Let me ask you a simple question. How many times have you had the perfect English sentence in your head, but when it was time to say it out loud, nothing came out? How many times have you avoided speaking English, even though you desperately wanted to practice? How many opportunities have you missed because you were too scared to open your mouth? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. Today, we're going to break that fear forever. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to SEP, Slow English Podcast. I'm Amin, and if this is your first time here, welcome to our little English learning family. Today, we're diving deep into something that keeps millions of English learners awake at night, the fear of speaking English. And before we start, I have a small favor to ask. If today's episode helps you even a tiny bit, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell. It really helps other learners find us. And honestly, it makes my day knowing you're part of our journey. Now, let's get back to that coffee shop moment. That feeling of knowing the language but being too scared to use it, that's not a language problem. That's a confidence problem. And the beautiful news is, confidence can be built step by step, word by word. Let me share something personal with you. 3 years ago, I was giving a presentation in English to my colleagues. I had prepared for weeks. I knew my material inside and out. But the moment I stood up, my mind went completely blank. Not because my English was bad, but because I was terrified of making a mistake. Does this sound like you? You probably know thousands of English words. You can understand movies, read articles, maybe even write emails. But when it comes to speaking, suddenly you become a different person. So what's really happening here? Let me break it down for you. First reason, the perfectionist trap. We want to sound like native speakers from day one. We're afraid that if we make a mistake, people will judge us. But here's the truth. Even native speakers make mistakes. I heard a British person say "I seen" instead of "I saw" just yesterday. Did the world end? Nope. Second reason, the translation prison. Most of us think in our native language first, then try to translate. This creates a delay, and during that delay, fear creeps in. We start overthinking every word, every grammar rule. Third reason, past embarrassment. Maybe someone laughed at your pronunciation once. Maybe a teacher corrected you harshly. These memories stick with us like glue, creating invisible barriers every time we want to speak. Fourth reason, the comparison game. We compare ourselves to fluent speakers and feel inadequate. It's like comparing a beginner guitarist to Eric Clapton. Of course, you'll feel discouraged. But here's what I realized during my presentation disaster. The audience wasn't judging my English. They were waiting for my ideas. They wanted to hear what I had to say, not how perfectly I could say it. All right, my friend, enough about problems. Let's talk solutions. I'm going to give you 5 powerful strategies that will transform your speaking confidence. These aren't just theories. These are battle-tested methods that have worked for thousands of learners. Strategy 1. The 30-second rule. Every day, speak English to yourself for just 30 seconds. Not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Describe what you see around you. Talk about your day. Anything. The magic isn't in the length. It's in the consistency. Your brain needs to get used to producing English sounds, not just understanding them. Try this right now. Look around and describe 3 things you see. I see a white wall. There's a black phone on the table. The weather looks cloudy today. See? You just did it. Strategy 2, the mistake celebration method. This might sound crazy, but start celebrating your mistakes. Every time you catch yourself making an error, say, "Great, I'm learning. I'm serious about this." Mistakes are not failures. They're data points showing you where to improve. I have a student named Sarah who used to apologize every time she made a mistake. Now she collects them like trophies. Last month, she told me, "Amin, I made 47 mistakes this week, and I remember 43 of them." Guess what? Her speaking improved dramatically. Strategy 3, the shadow method. Find a short video or audio in English, maybe 1 to 2 minutes long. Play it and try to speak along with it, like you're the speaker's shadow. Don't worry about understanding every word. Focus on matching the rhythm, the melody, the flow. This trains your mouth muscles and your brain at the same time. Start with something simple. Children's cartoons work great because they speak clearly and slowly. Yes, you might feel silly, but who cares? You're building a skill that will change your life. Strategy 4, the question bridge technique. When you don't know how to continue a conversation, ask a question. Questions are bridges that keep conversations alive. Instead of panicking when you can't think of what to say, simply ask, "What about you?" Or "How do you feel about that?" Or "Can you tell me more?" This technique saved me countless times. It takes pressure off you to be the entertainment, and it shows genuine interest in the other person. Strategy 5, the voice note revolution. Record yourself speaking English for 1 minute every day. Send voice notes to yourself. Pretend you're leaving a message for a friend, anything. Then listen back without judgment. Don't focus on the mistakes. Focus on the progress. I started doing this 2 years ago, and when I listen to my old recordings now, I can't believe how much I've improved. You will too. Bonus strategy, the comfort zone expansion. Every week, do one thing in English that scares you a little. Call a restaurant to ask about their hours. Comment on a YouTube video. Join an online English conversation group. Small, scary steps lead to big, confident leaps. Remember, confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and speaking anyway. Let me give you a simple 7-day challenge to put this into practice. Day 1. Record yourself describing your morning routine, 1 minute. Day 2. Shadow a short YouTube video. Day 3. Speak to yourself about your favorite movie for 30 seconds. Write down 5 questions you could ask in conversations. Day 5. Record yourself telling a simple story from your childhood. Day 6. Practice ordering food in English, even if it's just to your mirror. Day 7. Celebrate. Record yourself talking about what you learned this week. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress. Every word you speak is a victory. Before we wrap up, I want to share something that completely changed my perspective on speaking English. Last year, I met an elderly man from Japan at a coffee shop in Toronto. His English wasn't perfect. He mixed up grammar, forgot words sometimes, paused frequently. But you know what? He told me the most fascinating stories about his life, his travels, his dreams. His imperfect English didn't hide his brilliant mind. It revealed it. That's when I realized English is not about sounding perfect. It's about connecting, sharing, and being understood. Your accent is not a flaw. It's your signature. Your mistakes are not weaknesses. They're proof that you're trying. The world needs your voice, your ideas, your stories. Don't let fear rob the world of what you have to offer. Think about it this way. Would you rather be someone who speaks imperfect English or someone who speaks perfect silence? Beautiful people, we've covered a lot of ground today. Let me quickly summarize the key points. 1. Fear of speaking is normal and conquerable. 2. Mistakes are your friends, not your enemies. 3. Consistency beats perfection every time. 4. Small daily actions create massive results. 5. Your voice matters, regardless of your accent. Your homework is simple. Choose one strategy from today and practice it for the next 7 days. Just one. Master it, then add another. And remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker was once afraid. The only difference between them and you is that they kept speaking despite the fear. Before you go, if this episode resonated with you, please share it with one friend who's also learning English. Sometimes we all need that gentle push to start speaking. Next week, we're going to talk about the art of small talking English, how to start and maintain conversations naturally. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and most importantly, keep speaking. Your future fluent self is cheering you on. This is Amin from SEP, Slow English Podcast. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Remember, you're not just learning English, you're building confidence, one word at a time. Goodbye for now, and keep shining.